Okay, he spoke with my contacts in the last 2-3 days. Unfortunately, things are getting worse faster than I expected. Manufacturing supply chains in America are imploding. China has now specifically targeted European supply chains. They want to implement the BYD model in Europe. They are selling at half price or less, basically any equipment, any device, anything coming out of factory that they can in Europe, and they are giving orders to their people in Europe that the supply chain must be entirely controlled from what they call the primary process, from the commodities to all the way down to the sales venues, to warehouses, sales spots, stores, so on and so forth, online stores, so on and so forth. So Xi Jinping has engaged in a second campaign of seizing control of the European manufacturing supply chains, while the American supply chains, if such a thing can exist as a name, but let's call them American and European because it's the same thing. But let's use this terminology while the American manufacturing implodes from Trump's self-imposed tariffs, or Trump ban on self-imposed extreme tariffs. The BYD model is a very large scale. Not anyone can do it, but you have Costco, the government-owned shipping company in China. You have COFCO, which is the government-owned commodities purchasing company or corporation in China. And these ones make possible for, if not for BYD, but for large but not as mega big as BYD, to control the entire supply chain. What would that entail? That would make, for example, if you control the entire supply chain, manufacturing supply chain in Europe, you can easily control all government policies in Europe, because they can open the tap and tighten the tap as they please, once the entire European manufacturing supply chains is obliterated. And again, there's nothing secret about this. They have declared that several times over. It's that nobody ever paid attention in the West except for myself. And I was called dumb and stupid, and I'm still being called dumb and stupid for saying that wars are coming, because there is no other way to tackle this but wars. So the situation is precipitating for worse faster than I thought. We are seeing now the Senate, which forces Trump to pretend as if he's doing it. They are thinking of renaming the Pentagon as the not the Defense Department, but as the War Department, which is as part of the narrative. It is extremely important. We have the Senate now forcing expansion of aid to Ukraine, finding a consensus to bypass Trump Trump's and Bannon's ways of trying to demolish that aid by cooperating with Xi Jinping and Putin. But again, without a chief project manager that the presidency is, this stuff moves very slowly because the project manager can slow down or speed up such a process, or can tangle it up or untangle it. So just like Bob Rubin and Obama, Steve Bannon and Trump have decided to tangle the entire process up. I mean, it's their constitutional duty to implement strategies and orders from the Senate, from Congress. And since Obama was not impeached, Trump is not being impeached as well for doing such a thing. So the entire American or English-speaking system runs on precedent. They have the civil code. What do they call it? Two different legal codes. I don't remember. It's the civil code and the common law, the civil law, and then the common law. The English-speaking countries have the common law, which is based on precedent. The rest of the West have the civil law, which is based on Justinian Code. So precedent matters a lot in America, in Canada, in the UK, in Australia. Whereas precedent matters nothing. Precedent matters nothing in the rest of the West. It's just the civil code based on Justinian Code, the Albanian-born Roman emperor. We are going to see genocides committed by the West being expanded because they are not going to allow Levantine ports now to be in Chinese/Iranian hands. We are going to see, as we are seeing it, the military being used against drug cartels, quote unquote, in Latin America, which again are China, Russia, and Iran controlled. So we are seeing a global war, which is not declared, but since the supply chains, the American and the European supply chains, are in free implosion mode, except for the military supply chain, which is a whole different story. There is no other way but wars and genocide, and these will expand. I mean, an economic war is war. So, unfortunately, this is the news. These are the bad news. Even I did not expect this acceleration of the worsening of the supply chains. So this is it. It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. Folks, you have and again, to reiterate, everything is bad. Everything will get worse. No light at the end of the tunnel. Have no hope. The worst is yet to come. And you have a fantastic, fantastic day.